Been there, done that. It's a different band member. Volunteers next time. Or if any fan gets on the stage, the next one. It is dangerous. Anyway, yeah, appreciate y'all coming out on a school night and work night, really late, yeah, for kicking this thing off. Obviously we hope you love this thing, man. It's been a labor of love for 2 years, and we got some questions, don't we?
Well, since the fire was part of our trivia and has already been brought up, I don't think it's a spoiler to say that there's a lot of fire on that stage. Did you get nervous? Were there extra precautions?
There were little pieces of tape that said "cross and die" with skull and crossbones on it. But of course, when the lights are off, you can't see any of that. So yeah. Besides. Hello, battery. All right. What was the question? Fire. Yes. Yes. Fire, lightning, explosions, crosses, coffins, lady justices crumbling. All the best of Metallica over the past 30 years culminated into one Swiss Army knife of a dangerous stage. Yes.
So because this idea developed years and years ago and it took a long time to come about, how many different incarnations do you think this movie went through before it came to what it actually is now? Because everybody's telling me that you guys kind of started talking about this years ago.
Right, yeah. IMAX came to us maybe 10 or 12 years ago saying that they wanted to capture the energy at a Metallica show, not just the music, but the fans, obviously, who were creating a ton of the energy. And back when they were making National Geographic-style movies, climbing Everest and things like that, for some reason it didn't happen. And we have had the idea for a 3D movie in our minds for a long time. And along with the idea of the best of stage, taking the 30 years of our career and taking all the theatrics and putting it into one stage, basically all three ideas came together. And then adding a narrative to the movie, which gives it some depth and some kind of insanity. And you got to have an open mind, or else you're not going to understand what's going on up there. It's all part of the craziness. So it is two movies in one, actually.
Oh yeah.
All of Metallica has a writing credit on this movie. So were the writing sessions very formal, like you guys sitting in a room with a secretary, or was it sitting on a poker table, or how did that go?
Right, yeah. Made Kirk dress up as the secretary. He took notes, dictation. Anyway, no, we had Nimrod Antel, yes, that's his real name. The director, he came with the storyline, basically. We added some ideas to it, how we're going to get from concert back to narrative and back and forth. What kind of craziness is he going to go through, and little ideas here and there. And some of them stuck, some didn't, but most of it was Nimrod's idea.
So I think it begs the question with this stage that is really the uncredited star of the film, when are we going to see it again? Because it's still out there somewhere, right?
Out there, yeah. It's on the road without us, yeah. It's trying to lure people onto it, to burn them, and yeah, exactly. It's the Christine of stages. It goes on its own. It is sitting in a warehouse somewhere, waiting to be constructed again. We don't know when. Basically doing this whole thing backwards, most videos or films, DVDs, whatever, of concert stuff are filmed at the end of a tour, to capture it. We wanted to create the vibe beforehand, making a movie, specifically bringing a crowd in to make a movie about this, and then eventually, in a couple of years, possibly tour it.
Awesome. Because
Yeah.
Because everybody will find that out watching this movie. Is like, you tell them if it really is, because it seems to me like it's what's like being on stage as Metallica.
True. Well, our whole lives we've been trying to get closer and closer to the audience and the fans, and creating more and more front row. Yes. Trying to get as close as possible and create an intimate vibe, even when you're in a big arena. And so, having tons of cameras up there, being able to be following us around, we get to be on stage and see the Metallica family out there and soak up all the love and the energy. We wanted other people to be able to feel that. So hopefully this movie captures at least some of the cool job that we have, cool career that we have. So hopefully it puts some of that into perspective, and you get to see the back of Lars's head. Like I do.
Everybody, please put your hands together. Thank you so much. Hope you guys absolutely love it like I did. And feel free to cheer, because it's like you're at a Metallica show. It's
Enjoy yourselves. Thank you for coming. And if you dig it, tell your friends, man. Help spread the disease.